Downtown Detroit shining brightly tonight. What a look at the Motor City from just across the river. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You take a look at the 76ers, right there in 5th position, middle of the pack in the conference. And, of course, Detroit, a half game back.
And checking out Detroit, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now, that's where they are.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you very much. What a great comeback story for Derrick Rose. His resilience over the years of injuries has been rewarded. He says everybody struggles. People pretend like they don't. My down days were on TV, so I couldn't hide. The whirlwind I was in, I always stayed calm. I think that's just part of who I am. It's my character. Kevin?
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Shake Milton, Joel Embiid out there with Howard. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And for the Pistons, Griffin is out there with Plumlee. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then there's Grant. And it's Rose in at the 1. Now here's Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. That shot missing. Nice D from Rose. Now Detroit moving it up. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Griffin with the steal. And here we go. Plumlee heading to the hoop. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Pistons shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Heat. Outside, Simmons. The pass to Harris. Fires from the wing. And Howard with the stuff.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
Now here's Rose. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Light outside. There's the 3. Detroit, no good that time either. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Milton the pass to Howard. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And the wide-open shot from Rose. Buries it from three-point range.
Sometimes Derrick Rose is usually hit or miss, but when he's on, look out.
The 76ers off to a slow start. 4-point game. Pass to Howard. Now Simmons. Shot clock at 6. And Simmons slams it in.
What breathtaking quickness by Simmons. So good at blowing by whoever is brave enough to try to take him on.
Now here's Rose. Over Simmons. And nothing but hair on that one.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Inside. And it's all evened up. Simmons got his second basket of the game.
I just love the heart of Simmons. Doesn't matter what the D throws his way, he's still able to complete the play.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's Wright missing. 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. A shot by Milton, no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. The 76ers trailing. And here is Simmons. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Indiana.
And his shot blocking helped as well. Those 2 blocks he had were big for them.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
With a nice combination of strength and elusiveness, Harris makes things difficult for the defenders inside.
Philadelphia shooting their first free
Put that
throws
nigga ass
tonight.
in the
The
dirt.
first trip to the stripe in this one.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
For a player this good, still in his 20s, Tobias Harris has been on an astonishing number of teams.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Pistons have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Rose finds Plumlee. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Simmons. A finish, and Simmons slams it in.
How about the activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition? So good at getting steals.
Now, here's Grant. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Heat in Miami.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one could put a body on him. Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Here's Simmons. He's got 8. Harris, no good. To the paint. And Griffin scores. The assist by Wright.
Look at the body control after drawing the bump. Griffin still an elite athlete.
And Simmons kicks to Milton. Back to Simmons. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Plumlee, the pass to Rose. It's tipped. Howard with the steal. Embiid wide open. That 3 off the mark. So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against Indiana.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they've got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And that one misses. For the Pistons, Ellington comes in for DeLon Wright, and Hayes subbed in for Derrick Rose. Danny Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Seth Curry comes in for Shake Milton. That's off as well, so he misses both. The 76ers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Embiid dishes to Harris. Embiid trying to break loose.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Ellington from outside. Here's Griffin, and Embiid with the block.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it. And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Simmons. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. And now here's a quick peek at the best rookie free throw shooters over the course of the past month. Well, you look at Hayes, 2nd in the NBA. So great from the line.
He has been locked in at the line, taking complete advantage whenever he's got an opportunity to put points on the board.
Out to the right wing. Now Ellington. Grant outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Just phenomenal timing from Simmons leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
Now here's Hayes. No points in the game yet for him. Ellington with it. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Pulls from the top of the key, and that one comes up a bit short.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Now here's Curry. 9 points last game. He gets it in there. Simmons got 16 points.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To stop the drought, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one drops. And the 76ers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. Hayes hits them both. The 76ers leading by 4. Curry passes to Poirier. Back to Curry. Pass to Poirier. Green with the ball. Now Okafor defending. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Looking at some numbers for Simmons.
Last season, he played outstanding. 1st in steals, 6th in assists, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And as you said, 1st in steals last season. You have to say he's the best
Shoot
ball
two.
hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close. The first one falls. And so Bradley nails both of them.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Pistons trail by 6. Now here's Hayes. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Pass to Okafor. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Heat at the American Airlines Arena. Curry kicks to Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Okafor, the pass to Ellington. Now the pass to Grant. It's stolen by Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Right, he's checked in for the Pistons. He hits both from the stripe.
A prototype 3-and-D guy. Green's focused on becoming a more complete player. Part of that is becoming more consistent from the free throw line.
Passes it to Wright. From 10 feet out, here's Okafor. Offensive rebound. Here's Stewart. Great tee that time from Green. And it's Bradley with the ball for Philadelphia. They have a 9-point lead. Curry with it. Now Wright defending. And there's Green on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Stewart. Back to Wright. Pass to Ellington. Here's Hayes. 4 on the clock. Here's Stewart. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's Green, following the bucket by the Pistons. Outside, Simmons. Curry outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Green against Wright. The pass to Hayes. Launches a 3. Green with the rebound.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. There's 31 seconds left in the first. And it's Wright missing.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
It's good. And that's now 20 points for Ben Simmons.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Hayes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. That free throw good from Hayes. Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Simmons, covered by Hayes. Simmons left side, over Hayes. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Philadelphia, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back right after this. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone's going to say something, which is fine. But at the same time, I got to worry about, you know, what I need to focus on.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, we've got Green. Curry is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Bradley. And it's Howard in at the 4 slot. That's good from Green. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. Both free throws good from Green. And the Pistons with possession here. They trail by 14. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. But they'll get another chance. A second chance effort. Hayes, no good. Green deciding where to go with it. From downtown, he doesn't hit that one. And Detroit the other way now. Okafor finds Hayes. Back to Okafor. Green with the block.
Good shot blocker for his size. Danny showing great timing right there.
Bradley passes to Green. Poked loose. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And here is Curry. 5 to shoot. Passes to Howard. Tries it from the top of the key, and the 76ers get it back. And Bradley gets it to go.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
It's stolen by Curry. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Milton. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 18.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Pass to Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
And not a guy known for style points when it comes to throwing one down, but every once in a while, Kevin.
Greg, why don't we see more dunks like that from him? He's certainly got the size for it.
Oh, no question he does. I just think he likes to keep the fans guessing.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Blake Griffin had 2 more knee surgeries last season. Pistons coach Dwayne Casey said that the year before, they rode him like a cheap horse, in Casey's words, to make the playoffs. Griffin acknowledged his load may need managing down the road, saying, "I'm a believer in science. I'm going to listen to them and let them lead the way." Guys?
Smart perspective. David, thank you. Now here's Curry, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Curry's shot is good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Bradley. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Danny Green. Pistons trail by 20. Now Rose, down low, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Great court awareness by Derrick Rose, reading every inch of the floor so well.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media. And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Plumlee. Harris on the double team. Rose against Curry. Curry with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And Wright pulls it down. Wright's got 4 rebounds in this game. And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. And you talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, it's probably better for him not playing in Chicago. I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
2 shots. Max on the first.
That's good from Blake Griffin.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Grant, he's checked in for DeLon Wright. And he makes both free throws. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Now, here's Milton. A 14-point game for him in the win against Indiana. Here's Hayes. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The 76ers haven't made a mistake at the line yet, 10 of 10.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And it's Rose with the ball for Detroit. And the rejection by Embiid. And now the 76ers on the break. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Killian Hayes.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Now here's Hayes. Rose. Curry with some nice D.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And the dunk by Embiid.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
The Pistons making a change here. Mikhailuk is checked in. Simmons checked in for Philadelphia. Now, here's Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rose kicks to Grant. Griffin trying to get open. No good from Grant.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Back to Embiid for the 3. It doesn't go for him. The Pistons go the other way with it. Rose surveying the D. Embiid against Griffin. Will it go? And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Derrick Rose said when he first attempted to come back from his injuries, he was playing revenge basketball. Now he just seems so much more at ease.
Yeah, I agree, GA. I'll tell you, he still has that competitive spirit in him. Yes, check that off. I think now he's just happier to be able to play the basketball injury-free and to see his teammates and the league respond when he had that 50-point game. People were really generally happy for Derrick Rose.
That's good from Blake Griffin.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And the Pistons making a change here. Ellington's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Poirier's checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
You know, it's interesting. Blake has increased his shooting range, but that hasn't really carried over to the free throw line.
And the pass to Embiid. On the wing, Harris. From outside, off the mark. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. The shot's good from Ellington. Ellington's got his first bucket in this one.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Simmons inside. He's guarded by Plumlee, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Grant outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they're running. Here's Embiid. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Oh, Griffin in position. It's stolen by Milton. And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. Poirier passes to Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Tries from 10. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oof, what a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Now here's Rose. To the middle. Grant the pass to Rose. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Harris, no good.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
You see Griffin keeping his eyes up, looking for a hole in that defense.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Harris, right side. Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Poirier. Embiid against Rose. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And there's the foul against Detroit.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Okafor is checked in for the Pistons. Wright comes in for Derrick Rose. The 76ers also with a sub. Green, he's checked in for Shake Milton. Both good from the line that time. Wright with it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Ellington. 5 on the clock, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And a chance to check out Joel Embiid here. Coming off a terrific season. Put up about 23 points per, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Over to the left wing. On the wing, Green. Covered by Okafor. And it's Green missing. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Pistons. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Two shots.
First free throw is good.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
Stewart's checked in for Detroit. Tony Bradley's checked in for Philadelphia. No good on the second free throw. And for the 76ers, they're shooting it quite well. 52% from the field in the second quarter. Connects from three-point range.
Catch and shoot. This is where Danny Green makes his money.
Now here's Wright to the left wing. Grant surveying the D. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And Bradley gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Wright, the pass to Stewart. Grant outside. Wright outside. Good on the three-point shot. Wright's got 5.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And Simmons slams it in.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Wright outside. Stewart passes to Grant. Pistons passing it around. Shoots a fader. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Poirier's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Harris passes to Simmons.
And what patience from Simmons on offense. So skilled at making the D feel nervous when he has to rock.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And he knocks down the first one.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Okafor. White trying to break free, and it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Simmons slams it in.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Three-pointer right, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Philadelphia out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 25 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And this talented 76ers team, they are loaded in their starting 5. Shaq, how long is that window to win it all?
The window is as long as they want it to be, Ernie. Phillies has great stars and role players. It's a well-rounded roster.
The Sixers probably have a couple of years, I think. Other teams will start to adjust to that and build around it, and then eventually you will lose your core.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Griffin is out there with Grant. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. A nice shot by Harris.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Rose, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Milton's shot is good.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Rose attacking with the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Plumlee's got 9 points.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. For the Pistons, rebuild has been a dirty word. With all their injuries last season, staying in the playoff picture was out of the cards. This summer, with their highest draft pick in a decade, Motor City is hoping it will be back in the fast lane soon. Guys?
Building up that talent base. Thank you, David. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Rose. Now the feed to Wright. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Tuesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. And he makes the first. And so Wright nails both of them. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Simmons passes to Embiid, and again, unable to change momentum here. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rose up and drained the transition 3.
Now, here's Milton. Harris outside. Shoots over Grant. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Looking to get back on track here. Here's Griffin. Rose finds Griffin. Back to Rose. Over Simmons. And he can't bank that one in. The 76ers shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Grant the pass to Plumlee. Pistons passing it around. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Grant's got his 3rd basket of the night. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Pass to Milton. Out left to the wing. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by the Pistons. Plumlee's got 7 rebounds in the game. And finished off by Wright.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
High post, Embiid. Working on Grant. Embiid, no good. And it's Detroit's ball. Right now on a 14-0 run. No good from Grant. Grant's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. The Pistons have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
Moves back up. Rebound by the 76ers.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Well, we don't think of point guards as rebounders necessarily, but here are the ones that have corralled the most boards in the last month of the NBA. Ben Simmons third.
And it may not be the first thing you think about, but if you look at a lot of the all-time great point guards, their rebounding, that nose for the basketball is a big part of their game.
And this is what makes this group so special. They are complete players, and rebounding is a part of it.
That's good from Harris. Hayes, he's checked in for the Pistons. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Curry's checked in for Dwight Howard. And Harris drops them both. Detroit with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. There's the pass to Griffin. Feeds to Plumlee. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 4 assists now tonight. Simmons looking around. Passes it to Harris. Pass to Milton. Back to Harris. 6 to shoot. Plumlee with the steal. Here's Hayes. The shot missing. Simmons with the defensive effort. And here comes Harris leading the fast break.
Looking now at the numbers for Wright, how he performed last season. Last year averaged 7 points a game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. And to have a knockdown shooter like that coming off the bench, a great asset for any coach.
For sure, things can get stagnant without that spark plug. He always seems to supply points for them in bunches.
And the first one at the line is good. Okafor is checked in for Plumlee. And Harris drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And here's Hayes. Griffin finds Grant. Pass to Hayes. Wright looking around. Shoots over Embiid. And it's Wright missing. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
He seems to have just lost his touch. Only 1 for his first 5 here in the quarter.
And there's the pass to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
If you allow Blake Griffin to get that close, the result, a dunk.
The feed to Simmons. Oh, what a play!
Watch your head.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Grant the pass to Griffin. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. A different look here for Detroit. Doomboy is checked in for Grant. And Ellington is subbed in for Wright. The 76ers also with a sub. Bradley's checked in. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Pistons shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Nice ball movement by Detroit. For three, Ellington. That shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Curry with the three. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
He wisely chose to pull up for a three on the fast break. The defense sucked in to prevent the layup.
Hayes the pass to Doumbouya. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
There's just a handful of big men in this league that you're comfortable running the offense through. Griffin, he's one of those guys.
Pulls up on the wing. Harris misses. The Pistons shooting a low 30% mark from the field. To the inside and stolen by Simmons. Here's Curry. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Here's Griffin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid.
Clearly a foul.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Stewart's checked in for Detroit. Then for the 76ers, Poirier's checked in. And it's Green in for Harris. He hits the second from the line. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Philadelphia. Kicks to Simmons. To the middle. A nice shot by Poirier. Poirier's got his first basket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Green against Griffin. Got a piece of it. Here's Simmons. Green breaking loose, and Simmons slams it in.
Crafty and smooth. Simmons tearing up the nets. He is definitely a rising star.
He's with it. Simmons is there. Griffin, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Poirier, excellent D there from Okafor. Griffin's shot is off. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Fast break Detroit. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Simmons, and Simmons is right there. Simmons got 6 here in this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Griffin passes to Hayes.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Kept alive. Here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And you watch Danny Green work. Smart guy, a grinder. That time, he draws the foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Free throw drops for Green. That one is no good. Detroit's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Okafor. He dishes it to Ellington. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And now to our rookie leaderboard for a look at this month's steal leaders among the young guys. Well, you look at Hayes, 5th in the NBA, very crafty player.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
That free throw good from Hayes. Hayes hits them both. So it's Philadelphia now. 1:46 left here in the third quarter. Now Curry. 14 points for him. Here's Poirier. It's rebounded by Hayes. Now Detroit moving it up. Ellington the pass to Hayes. Here's Bay. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Bay's got his first points of the night.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Bradley dishes to Simmons, and they double up Simmons. Bradley passes to Simmons. Just 3 to shoot. Bradley kicks to Green. The 76ers with another miss. The Pistons shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. A shot by Ellington, no good. Philadelphia's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Launches it. Bradley trying to break free, and it's Green missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Back to Hayes. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. Bay, no good. And now the 76ers on the break. Curry's got the ball. And so it's Philadelphia, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Korkmaz is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Bradley. Then there's Maxey. And it's Thibault in at the 2. Mikhailuk passes to Ellington.
Come on, shoot!
Jackson dishes to Ellington. There's the lob to Jackson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And the Pistons making a change here. Rose is checked in. Now off the inbound. It's hauled in by Thibault. The 76ers shooting straight 49% from the field. Pass to Maxey. Here's Korkmaz. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Detroit the other way. Jackson misses. And it's Bradley with the ball for Philadelphia. The pass to Maxey. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Jackson. Down low, here's Maxey. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
On the free throw, no good. Pistons shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Detroit, no good that time either. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. Scott hits them both. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Stewart. Dishes it to Jackson. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And you can see now Jackson starting to shoot that shot with ease. A lot of confidence now flowing through the young fella.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Korkmaz. Thibault with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. Rebounded by Jackson. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Mikhailuk. He can't hit that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Now here's Bradley. He's guarded closely.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Bradley. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Thibault kicks to Korkmaz. Puts it up. Another miss by Philadelphia.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson.
And they are making it look easy at the free throw line here in the second half.
Doumbouya is checked in for the Pistons. Wright comes in for Derrick Rose. Jackson hits both of them.
And Jackson certainly has a lot of explosiveness. One of those guys who really wears his heart on his sleeve and brings that energy level every night.
Maxey, no good.
Well, you have to understand what your strengths are. Just not a good finish at the rim on that play.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the 76ers. Here's Korkmaz. Doumbouya pulls it in.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Philadelphia has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to Stewart. Here's Wright. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Bradley's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 13 rebounds. And Wright, here we go. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
The lob to Bradley. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Jackson has the open look, but he recovers it.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession, just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Korkmaz, no good.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Doumbouya gets a wide open look. No good off the front iron. The 76ers shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Bradley passes to Maxey. Offline with his three. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Scott kicks to Korkmaz. Releases from the wing and drills it. Korkmaz has got his first 2 points of the night. The Pistons shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point.
Pull the trigger.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Doumbouya. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Maxey passes to Korkmaz. It's blocked. Only one man back on D. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. And too long on the shot.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Right outside. Floats one up, and it's blocked by Bradley. Here's Thibault. Rebounded by the Pistons. Outside Jackson. Right, the pass to Stewart. Second chance shot, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. Two shots coming up. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul.
Shooting two.
First one falls for him. And so Wright nails both of them. Philadelphia dictating the flow. The pass to Thibault. Outside Bradley. Here's Korkmaz. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line. That's on Josh Jackson.
Two.
That free throw good from Bradley. Hayes, he's checked in for Wright. Second free throw, no good. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A big fan of watching Jackson work inside, using his body well to draw the contact. The D can't let him get that close to the basket.
Take a break. Take a break. Two shots.
And the first one drops. So he picks up just one from the line that time. And it's Bradley with the ball for Philadelphia. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Sekou Doumbouya.
Two.
That free throw good from Bradley. He's off on the second. The Pistons shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And how about the level of concentration on display here by Jackson? That doesn't shy away from getting hit while shooting.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Poirier's checked in.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Jackson.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
Maxey passes to Korkmaz. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Hayes the pass to Bay. Here's Mikhailuk. Hits it from three-point range. Mikhailuk's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Detroit.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with and then the guts it takes to pull them off always blows me away.
You look at Simmons, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Korkmaz has got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Passes it to Mikhailuk. Four on the shot clock. No good on that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Now here's Maxey. Pass to Korkmaz. And here now is Thibault. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Korkmaz, no good. Detroit's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. It's deflected. And here now is Thibault. Pass to Maxey. To the paint. Here's Poirier.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
Pistons shooting an appalling 26% in the fourth quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Mikeygaming, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Korkmaz. Doumbouya pulls it in. Doumbouya's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mikeygaming passes to Stewart. Can't cash in from close range. Philadelphia's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Philadelphia.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ben Simmons.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Now, Doumbouya, 6 on the shot clock, shoots it up. Offensive rebound. The pass to Mikeygaming. Here's Bay. Passes to Mikeygaming. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Today we are joined by Kevin Durant. This is really exciting. Welcome.
What up?
So, what 2K game was the first 2K that you played, and who was
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City. Our sight tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. We take a look at the Warriors. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot.
And for the Warriors, they had plenty of doubters before the season started, but I can't imagine there's anybody out there that's taking them lightly anymore.
Well, how could you? They're a team that's actually feared at this point, and that is legit. They go into every single game, no matter who's the opponent, and they expect to win.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Wiseman in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Greg, obviously, we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you now have gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it, because that's you're still thinking you could be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pascal. So it's Chicago now. 4-point game. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
In a natural score, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
It's Curry outside. They get it again.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. Coach was saying that he feels Zach LaVine is still underrated as a star in this league. Coach said when LaVine gets going, there's just no way to stop him. He's one of the most natural scoring threats in the league. They certainly will respect LaVine's explosive offense tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now here's Thompson. Misses the baby hook. Right side, Markkanen. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Man, we see this so many times. The defense so concerned with Klay Thompson's shooting ability that he's able to burn them with moving the ball.
Here's Markkanen. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Thompson passes to Wiggins. Now Wiseman from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Bulls. They trail by 7.
And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you can check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release, and you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Superb job by Clay to draw the contact for the N1 opportunity. Great focus on the play.
And we hear of players attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Clay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the third day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year. But the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
And we know Klay Thompson is a top-tier shooter. He's got incredible form, a great release, but he's also unselfish by example and plays well within this system.
Now here's Levine. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Now Wiggins after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Warriors leading by 10. Vasco kicks to Curry. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Inside, stolen by Thompson. Pass to Curry, stolen by Satoransky. Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that. He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And he's a crafty, kind of an old school big. Carter Jr. knows how to keep defenders off balance.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Carter hits them both. Warriors leading by 10. Wiggins outside. Back to Curry. Pass to Wiseman. Good work defensively by Carter. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Markkanen kicks to Satoransky. And there's the pass to Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Carter, the pass to Satoransky. 6 to shoot. Lets it go. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Carter's got it back down to single digits for Chicago. Satoransky against Curry. Top of the key, Wiseman. Markkanen on the double team. Wiseman the pass to Pascal. And the shot goes in. Pascal's got his second bucket tonight.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Now here's Levine. Misses the 3.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Young's checked in for Lowry Markkinen. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Williams. And it's White in for Satoransky. And it's blocked. Carter kicks to Levine. This one for three. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Wiggins passes to Oubre. Passes it to Pascal. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
The Warriors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. And the Warriors also making a change. Wanamaker's checked in. Free throw drops for Pascal. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Valentine begins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact. Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And so here is Chicago after the Warriors pick up 3. Here's Young. It's blocked. Here's Wanamaker. Wiggins outside. Young with the ball. And here is Valentine. It's Porter outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A sound decision maker offensively. Porter doesn't hesitate on those catch and shoot jumpers.
Wanamaker the pass to Wiggins. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Young's shot is off.
He loved to make him pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And a skilled scorer with good length, Wiggins is able to pull up right over the defense.
Valentine passes to Carter. Out to White. The tray. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wiggins outside, and he's going up for the alley-oop.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
And the Warriors with some changes. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Wiseman. And it's Green in for Eric Pascal. Bulls trail by 17. And White kicks to Porter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And it's important that Porter stays aggressive. When he does this, it helps force the D's hand.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
And every year, Porter seems to get better. His three-point shot continues to evolve, and he's embraced taking on more responsibility.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Warriors. The lead is 15. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Porter passes to Carter. Back to Porter. Here's the 3. Oubre pulls it in. Warriors leading by 15.
And the self-described Tsunami Poppy. Kelly Oubre used to call himself the Wave, but as he grows, so too does the nickname.
Well, the wave for him is a metaphor for his life's approach. The energy that you put out coming back. And Kelly Oubre is the kind of guy who's looking to attack with force and fury. So that kind of ebb and flow is helping out his NBA career.
Here's Young following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. No good there. And here comes the break. Lob pass to Oubre.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Here's White. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The wing jumper off target.
I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
Now here's Green. The shot, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. Outside Porter. And here's Valentine for 3. Chris with the rebound. Warriors leading by 19 points. Here's Oubre. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
Oubre Jr., difficult play there, but finds a way to get to the free throw line.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
One shot.
Oubre, the more he plays and gets into a rhythm, you start to see some of that confidence. That's going to help out the team.
White looking around. And again, Chicago, no good. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Warriors ahead, running away with this one. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And earlier we spoke with Klay Thompson about the value of someone he's known a long time, Draymond Green.
Realized how easy it is to get looks from him, using his big body, coming off screens. Him being able to stretch the floor and knock down threes is such an underrated factor for us. And like I said, he's unselfish and he's a really good teammate as far as getting you involved.
Greg, you think about the championships they've won together. Incredible connection between these two.
Yeah, I mean, they have different styles, play different positions, but both are tough, competitive, and step up when it matters most.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, at small forward and power forward, Porter and Young. White is out there with Valentine, and it's Markkanen in at center. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. That free throw good from Markkanen. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Raptors.
Yeah, but when you shoot a percentage in the low 30s as a team, and they did that in that game, it is just not going to be your night.
Yeah, you check the stat sheet and you can dominate just about every other facet of the game, but it's not going to make up for anything if you shoot the ball at such a low percentage.
And here is Valentine. After the three-pointer from Klay Thompson, here's White. Got a hand on it.
Well, Chris rises up, and is he playing volleyball? He just spiked that one away.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's Valentine. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Markkanen dishes to White. That's tipped, but he gets it back. Not watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation.
And let's check out a breakdown looking at some data for White.
Last season's performance for him averaged about 13 points a game last season, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
Now here's Green. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Just 4 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Then on Friday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. That's good from Chris.
Marquise Chris has potential oozing from his fingertips. So exciting and so athletic at that 4 spot.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Zach LaVine's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And Zedaransky subbed in for White. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Good on both. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
They get it back. Markkanen, good. Markkanen's got 6.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board, solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
Curry kicks to Thompson. That one, no good. Nice D from Levine. Here's Markkanen. It's tipped. Thompson outside. And he comes up with the deuce.
Clay showing a little bit of speed in the open floor there as he gets up the lane in transition.
The Bulls have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Here's Levine. Markkanen passes to Porter.
Come on, shoot!
Over Thompson. And the shot falls short this time. Warriors have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
Well, Oubre can get up there, and that time brought his tool belt and got out the hammer.
On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Thompson. Williams kicks to Satoransky. Pass to Porter. And here's Levine. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 8.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
Pass to Oubre. And Porter comes to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Green. Rebound by the Bulls. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Wiseman comes in for Chris. And it's Eric Paschal in for Draymond Green. And that one's good by Porter.
Yeah, showing he's not just a catch-and-shoot guy on the perimeter. Porter attacking.
Now the pass to Oubre. Here's Wiseman. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And so Satoransky will bring it up for Chicago. Levine against Thompson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
The shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Satoransky, the pass to Levine. Porter dishes to Levine. And Paschal pulls it down. Paschal's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And then Wiseman slams it in.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Levine. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiseman's got 8 rebounds in this game. Thompson with it. Now defended by Levine. Thompson's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%. Now here's Satoransky. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Porter, no luck. Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now, back in action. We'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And before the injury, Kelly Oubre playing a career high in minutes. 38 to 40 minutes a game with regularity. G8, do you think that load could have contributed to his injury?
Well, Kevin, all young players want those minutes, but that right knee had troubled him for a while. PRP treatment back in 2017, and perhaps some questions for the Suns training staff.
And both free throws good for Oubre. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Now here's Oubre. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland. Well, let's take this chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of their class in steals this past month. Third is James Wiseman.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And both free throws good for Oubre.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side, and that can always help a team's call.
And yes, it's good. Levine's got 10 points.
And masterful possession from Levine. He's so lethal at shooting once he catches it.
Young with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on James Wiseman.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
2.
Free throw good, Levine.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And a good free throw shooter who's really increased his volume over the years. Levine with a lot of ways to beat you.
Curry kicks to Pascal. Knocks it loose. In the corner, it's Oubre. Tries hit again. Pascal's shot is off.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now, here's Satoransky. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Levine, good. Here's Curry. Kicks it to Wiggins. Pass to Pascal. Over Young. No good off the back of the rim.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Pass to Satoransky. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
A moment here to see some numbers for Andrew Wiggins. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 21 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists.
And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
And he can't get the first one. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. White comes in for Sadaransky. And Golden State also making a change. Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Oubre. Good on the second free throw. Now Curry. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Wiseman. No good, unable to end this run. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. That'll be game one of a 4-game road trip.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
White with the defensive effort. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Valentine wide open, he fires, and the Bulls with another miss.
Oh man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Curry, shoots over White, and he overshot that one, missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Wanamaker. No good from outside. The Bulls shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Come on, shoot!
Outside, White. That shot off.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Andrew Wiggins, kind of guy that people watch with a microscope, but he has cut down on inefficient shots, those long twos, has started to take more threes, and using his athletic ability when he gets on the inside to get to the foul line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Wiggins looking more aggressive off the bounce. Brent getting into the teeth of the defense.
Yeah, and his assists are climbing because of that. Also his turnovers. So now what you want to do is slow down the game for Andrew Wiggins and show him on film where his outlets are and where his decision making can be that much better.
And both free throws good for Wiggins.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Young outside. 1:53 left to play in the first half. Shoots from 12. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got 7 rebounds in the game. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Wiseman. And both free throws good for Wiggins.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. That's good from Young. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Curry passes to Chris, and Chris throws it down.
Well, Chris and his size, along with his speed, make him a tough guard in the pick and roll. If he gets off that screen quickly, he's very agile.
Now here is Carter. 17 points for him last game against Toronto.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
No good on that one. He doesn't get the second one. And for the Warriors, they're shooting from the field 44%, not bad. Curry's shot is off. The Bulls shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Levine can't hit. Warriors shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. And the pass to Wanamaker. The three-pointer no good. Wanamaker's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And here's Valentine for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Levine looking around. And the Bulls with another miss. And so it's the Golden State Warriors out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
You had to love the persistence they showed on the offensive boards in the first 2 quarters. They put everything they had into cleaning that glass. And they came away with a lot of second chance points and a healthy halftime lead to show for it. And they're in a great position right now.
Looking at Chicago, Shaq, your thoughts?
Hasn't been pretty anywhere for them. But I point to their weak inside defense more than anything else. They didn't protect the rim at all, and it's cost them, Ernie.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls, setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Eric Paschall out there with Weissman. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. The Warriors, 4th.
I mean, it's about the pace they've played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. The Bulls shooting only 21% from the field so far. Thompson against Levine. Over Thompson. Levine can't hit. And for the Warriors, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Wiseman dishes to Curry. Wiseman kicks to Curry. Passes it to Pascal. Shot clock at 5. Thompson outside. Off target from outside. Thompson's gone only 3 of 10 here from the floor. Here's Carter, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Carter's got 8 points. Carter's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. He lobs it up. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Yeah, that's just working for the better shot. We always talk about in the NBA, good to great, great possession there.
Curry against Satoransky. Levine inside the three-point line. Wiseman with the rebound.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And it's Carter missing.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
The team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the Bulls with another miss. And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Pascal up top. He's guarded by Markkanen. Wiseman the pass to Wiggins. Thompson for the triple. Another 3 for Golden State.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Levine finds Williams. Over Wiggins. Here's Carter. Up again.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And it's Wiggins missing. Well, the Bulls shooting only 21% from the field so far. The feed now to Levine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game, that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
Free throw good, Levine. Bulls making a switch here. Porter's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Oubre's checked in. And so he hits both. Here's Thompson. 14 points for him. He kicks it to Wiseman. Pass to Oubre. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Wiseman. Back to Curry. Rebound by the Bulls. Markkanen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. No good that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Thompson. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Levine. Here's Williams, and it's blocked. Wiggins kicks to Thompson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Levine. Back to Satoransky. And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Satoransky against Curry. Curry with the steal.
Well, he was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Porter in the corner. 3-pointer buries the long-range jumper. Porter's got 10 points.
Coming into the league, Porter didn't have that. Now, after a ton of work, he's a long ball threat.
Stolen by Satoransky. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Bulls. Markkanen's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Satoransky. Begins with the block. And now here's Oubre, fast break chance. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oubre just being aggressive, and that's going to pay off on some free throw shooting attempts here.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. First one falls for him. Some changes for Chicago. Young's checked in for Williams. Denzel Valentine comes in for Levine, and it's White for Satoransky. Then for the Warriors, Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Wiseman. Green comes in for Wiggins, and Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Steph Curry. And both free throws good for Oubre. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Valentine passes to White. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Wanamaker. Golden State's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Young with no one around. And again, Chicago, no good. Here's Thompson. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pull-up jumper. And Young slams it home.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Wanamaker the pass to Thompson. That one falls. Thompson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
To the paint, White finds Markkanen. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Green, no luck. And Chicago shooting only 21% from the field so far. Markkanen from outside. Draymond Green pulls it in. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Draymond Green, a modern-day big, and of course we know the impact he has defensively, but for his career, he's only hitting around 30% of his threes, and the last 2 seasons have been well below that. It's still his willingness to take them that's going to keep a defense honest.
Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Chicago. And so Thompson nails both of them. When Draymond plays the center position, though, Brent, 30% from 3 isn't all that bad.
Well, again, we'll go back to the idea of the threat of the shooter. That's going to create more space for all of the action that's happening behind Draymond Green. And, of course, we know his willingness to pass up shots to the preferred pass. That's where he really makes an impact.
The Warriors shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over him.
Now here's Vonleh. He's tightly guarded. Kicks it to Porter. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Chris has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Wanamaker, guarded by Porter. Thompson outside. Good on the triple. Thompson's got 16 here in the second half.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Valentine dishes to Vonleh. Outside, White. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Chris passed to Wanamaker. Green against Young. 6 to shoot. Back to Wanamaker. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Valentine, that's for 2. And no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Thompson. Drains it from 17 feet out. Thompson's got 26.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Porter. That one wide left. Porter's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Good on the shot.
Got to know the scouting report. You do not want Kelly Oubre to establish confidence in catch and shoot chances. Knocks it down.
Valentine passes to White. 1:30 left in the third. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 15-5 run here. Very pretty alley-oop layup. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
And the first one drops.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Vonleh. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Valentine. And the Warriors also making a change. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
There's the pass to Paschal. Hutchison with the rebound. And Chicago shooting a dismal 20% for the game. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. He's made only 2 free throws, not shooting well from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thaddeus Young. Damian Lee, he's checked in for the Warriors. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Warriors shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Marquise Chris getting more and more used to using his body on the inside and dealing with the contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
First one falls for him. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Thaddeus Young. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Passes it to Temple. Looking for Carter. He gets it there. Over Chris. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm? As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Wiggins with it. Fires for 3. The shot comes out. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got White. Also Garrett Temple out there, and it's Gafford in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Outside White, and stolen by Bazemore. White with the defensive effort. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. For three, Chris with the rebound. Chris is... Lee against Carter. Let's go. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Chicago with the ball. And White kicks to Temple. Back to White with the shot. And that one hits back iron.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
It's good on the putback.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
Here's Temple. That shot misses. Good D by Lee. Warriors have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Pass to Chris. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Temple. And the Bulls with another miss. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Pass to Gafford. Here's Bazemore, finished off the break.
Bazemore does a good job of not getting thrown off balance there. Keeps his focus even after getting hit.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Poole's checked in. And he's good on the second. Warriors have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. White the pass to Hutchison. Just 5 on the clock.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half.
Now the pass to Chris. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Temple. Fires the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. The Warriors shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Bazemore. Nice D from Williams. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. White, wide open. He fires. No good on the triple.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results.
Pass to Poole. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A terrific combo guard. Some people are comparing Poole's style to that of C.J. McCollum's.
Yeah, I don't know if it's that similar, maybe stylistically, but CJ's size and his control are something that right now I guarantee you Jordan Poole would love to adopt in his game.
The first free throw is good. The Warriors making a switch here. Weissman's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Temple. He kicks it to White. Pass to Gafford. Dishes to Temple. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on James Wiseman.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Temple. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Here's Poole, and the shot is long. Chicago's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth, and it goes down 2 points.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Here's Poole. Down low. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for the Bulls. The Bulls have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. The pass to Gafford. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on James Wiseman.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Poole, the pass to Wiseman. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Passes to Temple. It's White on the wing. Back to Temple.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
The Bulls shooting a dismal 20% for the game. And it's in there.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Poole, White covering. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Here's Looney, got a piece of it. White the pass to Hutchison. Clock at 6. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Kobe White. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he makes both free throws. And here is Lee. To the right side. To end the drought. Here's Looney. Vonleh with the rebound. Well, Chicago has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Jacks up a 3. Temple can't get it to go. Warriors shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Bazemore finds Green. Rebound by the Bulls. Hutchinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Vonleh. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Developing quality moves inside. Vonleh has the length and power to do more of that.
Brad Wanamaker's checked in for Lee.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw good, Vonleh.
A much improved free throw shooter from when he first came into the league. Vonleh is that big you'd prefer not to send to the line.
Bazemore passes to Poole. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Now here's Valentine. Pass to Gafford. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. Here's Hutchison. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And last year, just a tough one for Looney. Just couldn't find a way to stay on the court.
Grabbing that jersey for just 20 games last year, and every time he seemed to recover from one nagging injury, another one would pop up, and Looney very frustrated with how last year went, and so were his teammates.
Vonleh kicks to Temple. Nailed from three-point land.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Warriors. And there's the pass to Looney. Now Green. Passes it to Wanamaker. 5 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Bazemore passes to Wanamaker, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Kent Bazemore knows that his contributions come from being active and Bazemore becoming a better passer. That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Here's Poole. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And he knocks down the first one. Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. And he can't hit the second. And Chicago shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Stolen. Here's Wanamaker. And Chicago shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Here's Temple. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
One shot.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Green with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
How about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good.
Amazing to think about Draymond Green and the career arc he's had thus far. He really can guard any position on the floor. He can make plays. Really a unique talent.
And both free throws good for Green. And here's White. 1:56 left here in the fourth quarter. Warriors shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Nice to see Looney on the attack that time. Kevon normally lets other people do the offensive work.
And that one falls for Looney. And so he makes both from the line.
If you have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
Temple the pass to Hutchison. Here's Vonleh. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for James Wiseman.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
Green with the block.
Oh, I like the extension there from Draymond Green, reaching out and timing that one.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Gafford.
Just hustling and making more effort plays right now. Looney distracting the shooters with those long arms.
Here's Wanamaker. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the elbow. That one off the back iron and out. Here's White. Draymond Green grabs the miss.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And even though he lacks the size of some of the other bigs, that extra effort has allowed him to do some serious work here on the board.
Here's Wanamaker. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you later.